I'm Dr. Jade Kestian, and today we're talking about how to find a great therapist who fits your needs and your budget. The first step in finding a good therapist is to figure out what you need. So this is going to mean figuring out if you've got anxiety, depression, trauma, if there's other things that you're looking for in a therapist. Maybe you're looking for a child therapist for your kid. Figuring out what you need is going to be important so that you can write out a couple sentences and use that to give the information to your therapist when you find them. 2, figure out your budget. You need to know how much you're willing to spend on therapy if you are sure that you want to use your insurance, or if you're willing to do private pay. What's the highest amount that you're willing to pay? And it's important to remember that for therapy, you're going to want to be able to spend this money every week for at least a couple months to be able to get a good relationship going with your therapist so that it ends up being effective down the line. If you're not getting enough therapy at the beginning, you might not see any progress. Every other week is often not enough to start. 3, use the right search tools. Googling finding a therapist in my area is probably not the best way to go about finding a therapist. It might be a good start, but I'd recommend using the right search tools, which would be things like Psychology Today, Therapy Den, tools that are catered to being able to find a therapist and have filters, right? So you can use the filters for your insurance, you can use the filters for the kind of therapy that you want, including if you're wanting to work with a specific population, or like maybe you want your therapist to be a female or LGBTQ+, or body positive. All of those things are things that you can use in the filters for Psychology Today or Therapy Den. 4, pay attention to who's accepting new clients. Not all therapists are accepting new clients, and a lot of them will put explicitly in their profile in all caps, not accepting new clients. If that's the case, you probably don't want to contact them. They're probably not going to respond. It might take months to get on their caseload, and by then you might not need them as much, or you could have made a lot of progress during that time with somebody else. 5, send mass emails. I don't typically recommend people make cold calls to therapists because they can leave a lot of their voicemails unanswered. And to be able to get a response, it takes a lot less energy just to send out a bunch of emails. So use the information that you wrote in step 1 and send it out to 10, 12, 20 therapists and just see who responds. It's kind of like fishing. 6, get them on the phone. Once a therapist actually responds to your emails, then you'll know that you have a way in, right? And try to get them on the phone. See if you can get a free consultation if they're able to do that. And this will give you an opportunity to be able to talk to them, ask questions about their fees, their cancellation policies, their approach, and see if it's really going to be a good fit. 7, be a little picky. Once you've found some therapists who are willing to talk to you on the phone, now is your opportunity to really feel them out and figure out if they're a good fit. Therapy can work. It does work, but only if you have a good relationship with your therapist. That's really the single most important thing when it comes to therapy. Other things are important too, like your therapist's approach, their experience, and all of that. But the main thing is, do you like them enough to sit with them and talk once a week about things that are really vulnerable? Do you feel like they're judging you or proselytizing or giving too much advice? If that's not what you want, keep looking. It's not worth your time, money, and energy to spend on a therapist that isn't a good fit for you. So to recap, the steps are: 1, figure out your needs. 2, figure out your budget. 3, use the right search tools. 4, pay attention to who's accepting new clients. 5, send mass emails. 6, get them on the phone. 7, be a little bit picky. I hope that this information was helpful for you. If it was, please do give us a like and subscribe for more. Thanks.